Hello guys, my name is AMARTYESH and today we are here to discuss about a question that look very small to us but in reality they have a very big secret meaning behind this. So let's look at the strange question one wonders about part 1. So let us look at the first. What is scientific definition of air? Air. We always tell about air. We know that we need air to breathe. Plants need air for growth. Air is even surrounded from all around the earth in the form of atmosphere. But if anyone will ask you what is the scientific definition of air, it's very hard to tell. Because if you look deeply, then there are any proper scientific definition that we give to air. So let us look. We could say that air is a mixture of gases because air is mixed up of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, water particles and even other gases. So in my means we could name air and we could give scientific definition of air as a mixture of several gases in their original proportion. So let us look at the second question. Can we see air? It's quite easy to say that no, we can't see air. But the question is, why can't we see air? Let us look at some answer or some relative answer to this. One of the important factor of air is nitrogen. And nitrogen is a colorless gas and air is made of about 78% of nitrogen. So let us look why we can see air. So see, we could say that these are the air molecules. We know that air molecules are very far away from us. So if a light source like this, the sun, as torch. If a light source falls on these molecules, then these are very far away. So it gets separated to us each other. And due to this separation, the light gets scattered around and therefore we cannot see the reality of air. But in solid objects, we could see that. I am taking this torch. So this is a box. What happens? When light rays falls on this box, it gets reflected to our eyes and therefore we see it. But here it doesn't get reflected, so it doesn't reach our eyes. So due to this we can see air. It's quite relative reason. Third question. Is there air in outer space? We would say that no, it's not. But there's another question that if there is no air in the space, then where did the atmosphere on the earth formed? Many researchers believe that when the earth formed, there were many volcanoes on the earth. And due to this volcanic eruption, carbon dioxide released in this atmosphere. And as we know that due to carbon dioxide rains form. And due to this rain, the water forms and this water again evaporates and form the atmosphere on the earth. But point that is to be noted that there is no air in space, but there is wind in space. So we could see the giant storm of the Jupiter and the solar storms of the sun in the space. So point is that there is no air in space but there is wind. So fourth question. Why do balloons float in water? Quite nice question. Why do balloons float in water? We knew that balloons are made up of gas called helium. Helium is even more lighter than air. So let us, for knowing the answer that why it float in water, we have to look at why it fly in water. Let us look. A balloon is made like this. So it is filled with the oxygen. So it is filled with the helium. So what happens when we lift the balloon in the sky? Then it takes place with the other atmospheric gases in the space. We know that in the sky there are many other gases. So when this happens, it mixes with other gases. Due to this, these gases, it gives an upward uplift. But at the same time, the gravity of the ground also tries to pull it. But when this and this gases interact with each other, this cancels with each other, and the inner helium of the balloon helps the balloon to go up. And in this same way, when it is in the water, helium is also lighter than water. Therefore, it floats in the water. But another important fact is that hydrogen is more lighter than helium and is the first element in our periodic table. But hydrogen is also flammable, means due to combustion of burning fire, oxygen is important and so is hydrogen. Last question. How is wind generated? I have told you that wind is different from the air. They are related but not the same. Air is the movement. Air is the gases, mixture of gases. But wind is the movement of air, means rapid movement of air from one place to another. And as we know that our earth is spherical in shape. So due to this, sunlight which is near to the earth gets its stretched more, and due to this, hot air forms. And we know that hot air is lighter than cold air. Therefore, the hot air goes above. And due to this interaction between hot air and cold air, the winds are formed, and winds are very much speedy than the air. And due to this winds only, storms, hurricanes, and tornadoes are formed. So these are some of the questions that we think lightly, but are far more beyond thinking. So thank you.